Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is Dragon Ball Legends Reveals and Stuff number 22, and this will be the announcement of our final LF before we hit that big, juicy 4th anniversary. Yes, this should be our last LF before anniversary, since last year, our final monthly LF before anniversary came in April as well. It was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so this should be our final LF before anniversary, where we'll probably get 2 LFs to start the anniversary for part 1, and then I would assume part 2, which is, a little later on, we'll get that Ultra unit for anniversary, which, whether it's a Super Vegeta, whoever the heck it may be, I'm sure it'll be cracked. But tomorrow's Reveals and Stuff is, the 19th, Tuesday, and it will be at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is my time zone. You can look up what time it is for you, just type it into Google, converting this time, 14 UTC, to whatever time zone you're in to find out what time it is for you. But I will be live here on my YouTube channel, so I hope to see you all there, and hope for you all to react along with me as we get whatever exciting news it may be, because they may want to make this something hype to get you to summon dump that CC before anniversary, so you have to buy more, because they are business, believe it or not. But anniversary will be coming at the very end of May, and I want to specify this just to let you know the timeline. This was 2nd anniversary with VB. You can see the VB banner came out on the 30th of May, so very end of May. And then last year, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta came out the 29th, so basically the same time at that very end, tail end of May. So that's when you should expect the anniversary banners. Again, if I pull up my calendar here, we are very close. You can see here, we're on the 18th of April. We will get our LF. It'll come into the game Tuesday night, Wednesday morning for that reset. So whoever we get announced tomorrow will appear then. And then from the 20th until probably the 29th or the 30th, that's your time to, you should already be saving, but that's like your window for the final savings, because then it'll be time. It'll be time for the new anniversary units. We may see LFMUI, the Ultra that may be in part 2. Maybe they'll put it in part 1. We'll have to see, but it may be like Super Vegeta, hype stuff. So get ready. But let's talk about who they may announce tomorrow in the reveals and stuff. And so we're going to take a look at all the clues they've given us, because Legends always has given us clues. It's just like Clue City from these guys. They love... I wish they did more of like the hints that they do on Twitter. At least they've done in the past. Those are really fun, but they put in-game hints too. So recently in Dragon Ball Legends, we got the movie banner with Broly, which is certainly very interesting because I feel like it's kind of out of nowhere, to be honest. So that's brought the theory up that maybe we'll be getting an LF Dragon Ball Z Broly, DBZ Broly, which a lot of people have been hyped for. I think it's possible. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the favorite theory, just because the only thing kind of linking to that would be, the fact that we got this Broly banner. So we'll have to wait and see, of course, but that is one idea that I've seen people, because people love Broly. I mean, who doesn't really like Broly? Another idea is maybe we'll be getting Final Flash Vegeta, and this ties in to our new free-to-play character that we actually got, where if we go into tags here, we got the free-to-play Trunks. And so a lot of people, he's from the Android saga, and he's the one, that chops up Frieza. And so a lot of people have been connecting it to maybe we'll get a Final Flash Vegeta LF, because that's another one people have been wanting, which that would be hype. I personally wouldn't summon on Final Flash Vegeta just because I don't really run teams that include him, and I will then be able to keep saving, so I would not be against that. That's one idea. Another thing going along with this Trunks is he's Android Saga, and if you were unaware or just, may not have thought about it, we got an equip for Android Saga, a new plat equip. The androids appear. This is only for Android Saga characters. And then we went and they gave us a new plat for LF Cell, which, of course, Cell is from the Cell Saga, since in this game they have Android Saga and Cell Saga as 2 different sagas. But it's around that same time, in Dragon Ball. The androids, Cell is, an android. He's part of that whole Dr. Gero shenanigan business. So people have been thinking, okay, maybe we'll get that tag unit 17 and 18, which, if we go look at androids, you can see here that they could probably use a little bit of helping. Now, androids isn't necessarily that bad. 21 is still good. She's a great Zenkai buffer for Cell, whose Cell is actually really good now with that, if you get him that plat equip. And then Red 21 isn't bad, although she is more blast focused than Cell or this 21. The green 21 it could be better. I've actually been running around using green and red 21, so you know I have some experience using them recently. They're not awful. This 21's actually still pretty decent. Like, obviously she's not like, you know, top tier unit, but she's not bad. I wouldn't say she's like bad. But I think androids could use something. A tag unit would be really cool. It would be our second tag unit in the game, and it would be very hype and certainly make people think about summoning before Anniversary, which is something they could definitely do. Because, I mean, last year they dropped LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who was super hype. It's a Super Saiyan 4. People love Super Saiyan 4s, so people wanted to summon on him. And again, you waste your CC, or not waste, I should say, but you spend your CC, and then you need to get more for Anniversary, so a lot of people end up buying CC because it's the quickest way, you know, obviously. Otherwise, you have to grind events, and you hope they give you enough events that give you enough CC. So I think a 17-18 tag could be really cool. And this, of course, was a big, like, people thought this might happen when we got LF Jiren, but of course, Jiren was part of the 60 million user download celebration. So that, you know, for every download celebration, they kind of do the Tournament of Power stuff. Or I think, no, Goku's part of the same celebration. Yeah, Ultra Goku's part of the same celebration with Jiren. So, and then we had Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. He was part of a download celebration. UI Goku was part of a download celebration. So that's all. They seem to just have it tied to, you know, Tournament Power is related to the download celebration. So we'll see an MUI for 4th anniversary, but androids could definitely use something. And then looking back in our summons here, because that's, you know, really what we have to go off of. I don't think it's going to be more Universe Survival Saga, you know, Frieza stuff, purely based off the fact that we just got Jiren, who's a solid LF, Ultra Goku, Kaioken, monster, literally top unit in the game, and then Golden Frieza, who's also just insane. I don't think it'll be LOE. I know some people have been saying maybe we'll get a Mecha Frieza, you know, because we got the Trunks. I don't think it'll be that. I think LOE has gotten their fair share of stuff at this point. It seems like Legends doesn't have any idea what they're doing sometimes with things, but I don't think that they'd put out that many LOE units. Like, LOE's already top tier in the game, and they really don't need anything else. Even this Golden Frieza was kind of like overkill for the team. So I don't think it'll be Mecha Frieza, just based off of that. Our Zenkais, we did get the Zenkai Super Trunks, which is another reason people think we may get the Final Flash Vegeta. The other Zenkais that added back were the Teen Trunks from the future, and then the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the purple one, the super old Zenkai, which maybe we'll get a hybrid. Maybe they'll do, like, maybe it'll be like a future Trunks from the Android Saga, but we did just get a free-to-play one, so I feel like that wouldn't make too much sense. But it is interesting that they would include 2 other hybrids units alongside the Zenkai hybrid, and Zenkais normally tie into what we're getting, so it's definitely an idea that we could maybe get a hybrid. I think I've seen some people mention maybe we could get a Tournament of Power Gohan, you know, Ultimate Gohan, or maybe just now a normal Ultimate Gohan wouldn't make too much sense with the Android Saga stuff going on, because he's Boo Saga. So I think our favorites here, like the front runners, would be a tag 17 and 18, a full, like a Final Flash Vegeta, and then maybe you could toss in the Broly, purely because they threw this in, and this is just kind of odd that they throw it in randomly. Like, this is hype and definitely would get people to summon before the new LF comes out, you know, to make you spend your CC, so then when the new LF comes out, you're like, oh, I want the new LF. And so you buy more CC, but I don't know, I think it's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on who we will be getting as our LF. Just wanted to kind of go over this video, talk about the things they've added recently and what you should expect, as well as to mention that if you don't want this LF, don't summon. Like, if this LF is not going to help one of the teams you run, don't summon. Just don't. Like, if you're trying to be competitive in PvP, and this isn't just like you trying to collect every unit in the game, save for Anniversary. It is literally so close. Literally will be coming at the end of May, and we're almost to May. Like, we're right there. You can see we got about 2 weeks until we get to May, and then it's at the very end of May. So we're right there for 4th anniversary, and you want to have as much CC as possible, because Anniversary is always hype. So I hope this video helps you out. Again, let me know in the comments who you think our LF is going to be tomorrow. Don't forget, I will be streaming live on the YouTube channel, this channel, So make sure you're there. Hope to see you there. I would love to talk to you guys in the chat. It's always fun. And as always, I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.